Apple is gearing up for a major refresh of its Mac lineup, aiming to capitalize on the increasing demand for powerful laptops and desktops driven by the AI boom. According to reports from Bloomberg citing knowledgeable sources, the tech giant is set to unveil new iterations of all its Mac computers, including desktops and several laptops, in the fall of this year and into next year. The update will kick off with the release of the new 14-inch MacBook Pro, which will be among the first Macs to feature the new M6 chip. Additionally, Apple will reintroduce the iMac monoblock for the first time in 2 years. The Mac line is experiencing a resurgence, with sales expected to increase for the third consecutive year. Recently, Macs have gained traction among users of resource-intensive AI agents. However, a shortage of memory chips has created production challenges and led Apple to raise prices. Development of the refreshed iMac and the entry-level MacBook Pro, which will maintain a similar design to the existing 14-inch version, has reportedly been completed, but they are not expected to hit stores until fall. The new MacBook Pro carries the codename J834, while the updated iMac models are designated as J833 and J834. Also noteworthy is the upcoming high-end MacBook Pro, which will feature a new design and will be available in 14-inch and 16-inch OLED display variants. These laptops are being developed under the codenames K114 and K116, with a launch anticipated by the end of this year or early next year. Sources indicate that Apple is testing these new MacBook Pros with macOS 27.1, which is expected to be released in late October. The new MacBook Pro models will come equipped with M5 Pro and M5 Max chips, which are already being used in MacBook Pros released in March of this year. Apple is also planning for future versions of the MacBook Pro, set to be released between late 2027 and early 2028, which will feature M7 Pro and M7 Max chips. In addition, Apple plans to launch updated versions of the MacBook Air in early next year. These will include 13-inch and 15-inch models, codenamed J912 and J915, respectively. While these MacBook Air models will largely resemble the current generation, Apple aims to introduce the first OLED display versions of the MacBook Air by 2028. Next year, another MacBook Pro will be released, a base model with a new design. This 14-inch laptop, codenamed K104, will visually align with the higher-end 14-inch and 16-inch models of the next generation. The main distinction will be that the base MacBook Pro will be powered by the M7 chip. The development of a new budget laptop, the MacBook Neo, is also underway. Currently, Apple is testing a model equipped with an A19 Pro chip and increased RAM capacity. After launching the MacBook Neo in March of this year, Apple plans to periodically refresh this device to maintain its popularity. Looking further ahead, a new iMac with an OLED display is in the pipeline. This monoblock will align with other Apple devices that either currently feature or will soon incorporate OLED panels. Additionally, a new iPad mini with an OLED display is expected to be released later this year. Apple is also working on new models of the Mac Mini and Mac Studio with more powerful processors. Presently, the company is testing the Mac Mini with M5 Pro and M6 chips, and the Mac Studio with M5 Max and M5 Ultra chips. However, the launch timelines for these devices, along with available RAM and storage configurations, will depend on market conditions related to chip supply. In April, Apple raised prices on all its Mac computers. The budget-friendly MacBook Neo saw its price increase from $599 to $699, while the 13-inch MacBook Air rose from $1,099 to $1,299. Meanwhile, the flagship MacBook Pro with maximum RAM and storage is priced at $9,999. Recently, it has been revealed that Apple will launch a device rental program, which will include its Mac computers later this month.